Be careful what you wish for. That's what I've learned looking back over the last 6 months. Coming out of last summer, I had a three-phase plan. I wanted my company to grow and get our products further into the marketplace. 2, I wanted to build my work team so I can get more free time outside my office. And 3, I wanted my wife and kids to feel more safe here in Florida while I have more time to spend with them and more quality time. Well, that went in the dumper real quick.
Started with Harvey, with the first hurricane.
When they came in, everybody was like on pins and needles, like, wow, how do we get this done? How do we get this done?
We really weren't prepared for the magnitude of what we were going to get. A lot of heartache, a lot of sweat, and a lot of late nights here.
Saul was there 24 hours. I think he would maybe go home and sleep 2-3 hours, I think max, and then he would come back. And that's how it was with all of them.
There was a bunch of people in and out, and we were working 16 to 20-hour shifts each, and everyone was tired and beat, but we stuck through it.
First, there was Harvey. When Harvey reached Texas, it started creating a problem because it was like a storm that stays there for a long time and stays there, and it started generating a problem. We got approached by the US government that we work with, partnering with another one of our cool partners in the industry, and they asked us how many meals we can supply to help, the government through FEMA for the relief of the people in Texas. Two lines working and another line on the back. Then there was Irma. Oh shit. We needed to stop the government project for Irma for 3-4 days, 5 days, until we get everything in place, then go back to work. But in the meantime, the needs for Florida were like transferred to our partners so they can continue to supply from Ohio. That way the supply for the government didn't stop. When we come back and up and running, then Maria came.
The eye of Hurricane Maria just came ashore in Puerto Rico.
Gusting above 120 miles per hour, the region was still rebounding from the last storm, Irma.
When he first mentioned 3.5 million meals, we all were like, oh man, are you serious? Are you sure we can do it? I said, of course we can. You gotta believe, and if you believe, we can achieve it.
It was a challenge. It really was a challenge, but we came together and got it done together.
You don't have time to produce. You need to grab everything that is on the floor, everything that you can get into your supply, and then you need to get the people. So while you're sourcing the products and you're waiting these 72 hours for them to come, and you need to really, prepare everything. Lines, machine lines, packing lines, people that you need to train for a little bit, line packers, supervisors. And we have like a recruiting side here. It was like very, very, very complicated.
He was exhausted, absolutely exhausted. I felt terrible. He was doing 24-hour shifts and it was taking a toll on him, and he lost a ton of weight because he couldn't eat. He was just so stressed out. He was never home, and my kids, they missed him. They missed him, but they kind of got used to, Papi's working, and we came to visit him as much as we could, and we also didn't want to get in the way.
I wasn't at home at all, just to go take a shower, eat something, and then go back. Actually, my daughters start calling me uncle, and my dogs start barking me, so that's not good. But, at the end, they call me daddy again, so I'm good. Knowing what's going on in the world and knowing in the business that we are, I decide to think ahead and take the risk and invest in more equipment, another facility so we have more space, and be prepared. So my challenge is now to grow a business with a larger capacity, a larger overhead that needs to be efficient without those, exceptional, income streams or sales that comes because of a natural disaster. This growth also means more staff. More staff means more people. More people means more people that needs my attention. And now I need to juggle, I need to be more creative of how to balance everything. Is not easy. After all the craziness of the last few months, it's nice to have an outlet to clear my mind, recharge, spend some good alone time with my wife. Our favorite local place normally is Olita in North Miami. It was a nice 15-mile run. Leslie kicked my butt, and it's only 3 months after she had our baby Chloe. After the birth of my last child, I decided that I finished my quota of bringing Michigans into the world. Only then I realized I want to tell all my kids who their dad is and where we come from, while doing something that is not easily achievable. I have chosen this specific crazy challenge, a 50-mile ultramarathon, to be able to demonstrate to them and everyone else that no matter how hard life can be at a certain point and how impossible it can seem to achieve your dreams, if you have the right support and you fight for your dreams, they will become a reality.